First, let's get our aquarium full of fresh seawater. It's low tide and a perfect day to explore tide pools for interesting sea creatures. I will start with this tide pool first. The water is not as clear as I would like to see it, but I still see a lot of fish swimming around. I moved on to the next spot. It's slightly more clear. I did see a lot of fish around. There is a lot of seaweed that washed into this pool, so this tells me the sea must have been rough the night before. And that's also why the water is not as clear today. But that is what makes the ocean so interesting. Every day it's different and you never know what you will see or find on that day. I decided to snorkel in the shallows. I noticed something peeping at me from a distance. It was a very curious octopus. But then I spotted this crab it was stalking. It kept on peeping over its hideout at me and obviously at this lovely snack, so I decided to move back so that the octopus can do what it loves doing, and that is to hunt crabs. As I moved away, the octopus managed to catch the crab, and I was only able to capture the last second as it ate the crab for lunch. I kept searching the tide pools and came across this amazing gathering of sea anemones and a strange but pretty worm. They are called feather duster worms. They have colorful feathery tentacles. They use them to filter feed food like plankton. They build their house in a tube around them, and when something touches them, they retract in a flash. Don't worry, they will come out and show off their tentacles really soon. I kept on looking around all these colorful sea creatures in this tide pool. Then I found a bigger one. I will give it some food to show you how they contour their prey like small fish or crabs and use their tentacles to pull the food to its mouth. I have not forgotten about our aquarium, but we need some decorations first. I will walk on the high water mark and pick up some washed up corals and sponges we can use. I found this lovely red sea sponge, some dry coral, we will not use this, but it's like a sea armadillo, but its real name is a chiton. I also noticed a lot of shark eggs that have hatched and now washed out today. This washed up coral will be perfect for our aquarium. I will definitely use this starfish. With all the decorations in, it's time to go explore some more tide pools and see what we can find. This pool is full of fish, and one way to get them all together is to feed them a little treat. It did not take long for all to come and join in the feast. Then I noticed this rockfish had more interest in its own reflection in the camera lens. A really big wave splashed into the pool, so I knew it's time to get out and start searching the smaller pools closer to shore. A lot of really nice soft corals are found in the warm tide pools, but we will just look at them and move on. If you look nice, you will see this brittle star has a tiny one riding on its back. I also spotted a few bigger brittle stars cruising around. This creepy worm poked out its hole, but I will not use this for our aquarium today. I think this anemone will work well in our aquarium. I will put it in our bucket. Next to the anemone, I found a really cool purple sea urchin. It has lots of tiny tube feet waving at us, but they actually use them to find food and move around. Let's start adding some sea creatures to complete our mini coral reef aquarium. I am adding some sea urchins and anemones to start with. The first creature I found must be the ocean's sneakiest, flashiest brainiac. It's a cuttlefish. This little squid cousin can change colors in a blink to blend in, flirt, or freak out predators. They're smart too. Scientists say cuttlefish have the memory of a toddler, but with better fashion sense. I added this shape-shifting ninja that can change color, texture, even pattern to match the reef in seconds to our aquarium. Just look how easily they glide in the water then instantly change direction. I spotted some pufferfish in this tide pool. They will be a great addition to our coral reef today. Most of the time, they just chill little swimmers, but get too close and poof. They puff up to triple its size, spines and all. Pufferfish are toxic to humans when consumed improperly, specifically because they contain a potent neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin. While just touching a pufferfish isn't usually dangerous, the toxin can be present on the skin or slime of some species. It's best not to handle them, especially if they're puffed up or stressed. I searched some more and found this school of tiny fish. I will gently catch them and they can join our mini reef aquarium today. I love starfish. Don't think starfish just lie around looking pretty. Think again, they've got moves. Underneath that chill exterior are hundreds of tiny tube feet, like a secret army of mini legs. Each foot has a suction cup, perfect for gripping rocks, climbing corals, and even opening clamshells like underwater ninjas. Let's keep searching for coral reef sea creatures. I spotted these tiny shrimps. I zoom in as the naked eye can't see them this close up. In fact, they're not much bigger than a pea. Among them I found some brittle stars and sea urchins. Then a few crabs appeared from under the rocks. Every reef has crabs. So I will have to catch a few for our aquarium. Here we have some hermit crabs, nature's little scavengers with a big personality. Hermit crabs aren't really hermits, and they're not true crabs either. These quirky crustaceans belong to a special group that borrows empty snail shells for protection. As they grow, they need to upgrade to bigger shells. Finding the perfect fit, that's serious business. Some crabs even line up in size order, waiting their turn. I spotted this really cool cushion star and interesting rockfish. These fish are specially adapted for the tidal zones. They don't have scales and they can lie under rocks or in the shade outside the water for a few hours during low tide. This keeps them safe from predators like octopus. I also found this cool sea snail for our aquarium. I think we are ready to complete our coral reef aquarium now. had an amazing day exploring tide pools and building a coral reef aquarium. Now it's time to return all the sea creatures to the ocean. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you at the sea soon.